What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Vraycon. So today I want to kind of go over, since the game is about to release on May 21st, Shadow Arena. It's a fantasy-based BR game from the developers of Black Desert Online. So I kind of want to go over this Q&A that's talking about the changes coming into basically the early access, aka launch, because I consider early access launch. So I want to go over this Q&As and kind of tell you my opinion on it, if it's good, bad, or whatever. So let's get into it. And before you get started, I also do stream on Twitch, so come check me out at Vraycon. I'll put that link in the description. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. But let's get started on this Q&A, and let me pull it up real fast and see what this is, what it's about. All right, guys, here we go. So we got the beginning right here. The first question, there's not much to it. I'm gonna try to highlight this as much as I can. I just read over it, so I don't take up too much time. But the big detail right here is the early access starting the 21st. That's the big thing on this right here. So not much besides that. Now this question is talking about the monetization, how they're going to do it. There's going to be buy to play, free to play. They're going to make the game free to play. I personally prefer buy to play models because I like the options in the game. I want to put cosmetics. I want to put heroes. I want to put races, everything in the game, maps in the game, skins in the game. But you know, it is what it is. You know, a lot of free to play games. So we see how well they do monetizing the game. But they're going free to play. And the big thing out of this too is, look at this. Our hope is Shadow Arena becomes the newest esports game. Fantasy-based esports game that's a BR with a little bit of MOBA, MMORPG. I would say MMORPG needs a lot more progression for that and role-playing stuff. But it's they're trying to make it an esports game. We'll see what happens with it, man. Who knows? So now they're talking about optimization. They're making they made some changes to the current network system to optimize the game. I didn't think optimization was too bad, but it wasn't great either. It still needs some work. They said the best solution, we feel the best solution is to place the server in the optimal location for excellent ping. So you know, they're working on the optimization and go from there. They said right here, they say we think if this re-engineering pans out, it'll be a noticeable improvement in gameplay. So we'll see. People always talk about optimization. We'll see what it looks like at launch. So it's really hard to say anything good or bad. I mean, it's good they're working on it at least. So this right here, they're talking about basically Shadow Arena kind of comes from Black Desert a little bit. It's the same company. Graphics look kind of the same. But they're talking about like cross promotions. I'm thinking if you play one game, you get benefits to the other game. They're not going to do it. Shadow Arena and Black Desert are two entirely different games in terms of player base. And they say, we think it is not a good idea for the two games to be heavily linked. That's a positive. Keep the game separate. Two different games. Could be two different player bases, but it's going to be some crossover. I'm normally an MMORPG gamer. That's my favorite genre, but I'm still going to play this game some. I played the betas, and I want to see what kind of improvements. Balance is the number one issue, and the next one talks about it. So they talk about quite a bit of players say the Goyen. Sorry, I'm gonna butcher these names, guys. Goyen or Goyen's damage and level of difficulty is relatively higher than other heroes. Damage is too high, guys. The base damage at level 1 with not leveling up anything, their max ability was 3190. The max ability for the character I was playing was 900. Think about it. 3,190 versus 900 for the max abilities of both. Not only that, his ability was a lifesteal too if they hit you. If they hit you as a lifesteal. I think it does take some of your health if you miss, but it's a big whirlwind if I remember correctly. So it's pretty easy. It's an AoE. So I'm sorry, guys, but the damage does need to be nerfed a little bit with that. You know it's a strong class. There's a reason. I know the stats. At least after the first beta it was the most played class in the game. It was just strong. And then they said Haru, if I pronounce this right, Haru's stealth skill isn't very effective. I have not played this class. I can't comment on it. I did feel like this class was strong. I felt like it was almost the second strongest class the last two betas combined. I felt like it was almost the second strongest class behind this class. That was my personal experience. Maybe I ran across really good players with this class. That could be it. Maybe I just ran across good players. This shit was stupid because I played this right here and this was too strong, man. This class. This one I didn't play, so I can just kind of tell you the players I fought. Either it was really good players or the class is really strong. But down here they talk about the exact things. Goyen will be nerfed even farther compared to basically to the last beta. You'll be able to see his power from past betas due to an additional new system. So they're putting some new system in the game. I have no clue what it is. But this is going to be nerfed. He is going to be nerfed. It's the two-handed warrior for people that don't know the names. He looks badass, to be honest with you. But he's going to get nerfed. And then we're going to be improving Haru's and Orwin. So these are going to get slight buffs. I have no problem in this class getting buffed. I never really had a problem in this class, feeling like it was too strong. This class I thought was strong. I really did. So maybe the stealth is bad or something. So maybe they improve the stealth, but then balance out other things with the class. It don't need to get stronger. I feel like. That's my personal opinion. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I have no problem. So this is a long thing, man. Right here, long question. It talks about the overall flow of the game. A slight problem with the overall flow of the game. And they talk about the long grace period at the beginning. It makes farming monsters too low risk and highly efficient. So they're talking about that 5-minute grace period where you can kill mobs and you can die and revive. But it's still positive to PvP in that time frame because if you make the kill, you get, I think, about 2 extra skill points or something. You level up a lot faster. So if you get a kill in that grace period, it's beneficial. It definitely is beneficial. Due to this, there aren't a lot of fights happening between players. I don't really have a problem in the grace period. I don't. This results in reduced PvP during the early stages of the game. Again, during the grace period, yeah, there's not a lot of PvP. But it's only 5 minutes, man. It's not a long period. At this point, you can see 10 players converge and engage in hectic battles, which many times causes quick deaths. This is not a game design problem. This is a balanced combat problem. These quick deaths are coming in from people coming from behind when you don't see them, charge in or stealth in or whatever from a distance, and they stun lock you and kill you pretty fast. Or you're fighting another player and somebody jumps you and kills you and stun locks you while you're fighting another player. I think when you kill a player in PvP, if you this is going to promote, and this is a Hunter's Arena too. They need the same thing. If you kill a player in PvP, you should be rewarded not just with gear, but you should, and the skill points or leveling, but your health should go back to 100%. If you're at 100% health when you engage with somebody and you win a PvP battle and your health goes to 20%, you're sitting there. If you ain't got potions, you're screwed. You're just a sitting duck. So basically, you got negatively impacted by PvP in a PvP game. If you kill somebody in PvP battle, let your health go back to 100%. It also keeps somebody, and this happens a lot. Everybody's seen this. 2 players fight. You'll win the PvP battle. You'll be down to 10% health, and somebody is sitting back watching y'all fight. And as soon as you get the kill, they charge in and one-shot you. But if you revive to 100% health from the PvP guild, that makes that much harder to do. You should get really benefited from PvP kills. So this is kind of my comments on this right here. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. So that's kind of goes over a lot of this stuff right here, or my thoughts on it. They do say right here though, newly added systems and rules for the upcoming. So there's going to be, the game is going to change. So there are going to be new systems in the game and rules in the game. So we'll see what happens. So maybe that idea I just mentioned comes up, something like that. So we'll see. Let's move on to the next one. The general background of Shadow Arena is from Black Desert. Will there be new heroes or races? We will be adding new heroes at a quick pace. Great. It's probably a way they're going to monetize the game. We'll see. More variety of characters you can play, classes you can play, races you can play, the better. I like variety. I want to have a customization screen too at the beginning. I want to make my own, whatever class I play, my own design of them. So there'll be adding new heroes, and they said there will be different stuff than from Black Desert. So it looks like it's gonna be brand new. There'll be some brand new classes. So that's a positive. So there are some players who feel the number of skills. Next question. There's some players that feel the number of skills for each hero is somewhat small and simple. While there may be things like Q, which makes you temporarily invincible, it's kind of a CC break too. Gives you a nice little CC break and it kind of spawns you in a quick shadow or something. Then you got evade, which is like a blink dodge, free. They ask, how about taking League of Legends summoner skills as reference and adding more control skills, such as stun, counterattack, blinds? More stuns? No. Come on, man. We do not need more stuns in this game. People already are stun locking you down. Nope. More counterattacks? Yes. We need more counterattacks. Hunter's Arena has a better defensive system, counterattack system than this game. I feel like this game, somebody can come in and stun lock you and take you out, and you don't have a lot of chance to win. It's like, sometimes it feels like the first hit person wins a lot. Hunter's Arena, somebody can attack me first, and I come back and win all the time. Not, a lot more parrying, blocking. I feel like the dodge is almost better. I just feel like I can counterattack a lot better in that game. So they need that. They need counterattacks in this game big time. I think that's the biggest combat problem in this game is you need more counterattacks. And I feel like you get stun locked too much. I feel like I get stun locked a lot in this game. But let's see what they say. As our game continues to grow, players will become more skilled. With the passing season, a large variety of systems and skills will likely be introduced. So they plan on adding skills, more skills, systems. But we believe it's too early to introduce it. If our player base, let's look right here. Of course, the skill increased incredibly fast over the several betas. We think we will need to quickly add the next stage of content to increase the game's depth. Yes, if our play base is big enough and many players ask for deeper depth of play, we promise to introduce them right away. Yes, we want deeper depth. This game is it's a little shallow right now. It's not deep at all. We need skill trees in the match. When I level up, one level in the match, give me a skill tree to put points in. Hunter's Arena has it. It's good. Hunter's Arena has it. I think they can improve on what's in the skill tree, but at least they have skill trees. This game, if you got a tank class, you could do a support tank, you could do a DPS tank, and you could have a regular basic tank. Skill tree. And you can decide what skill tree you want to go down in the match. Give us something. Give us some depth for the match. Give us some depth. It don't have to be complex. You don't have to make it so you're doing a damn calculus or something. Just add a little depth to it. It'll be great. There currently are not many distinctive features on the map. The only features are red dragons and altars. Does the development team plan to add more features like buffs, hidden passages, puzzles? Puzzles will never work in this game. You can't stop and do a puzzle in this game. No, you can't stop and do a puzzle in this game. That's called dying. You will die. Hidden passages could be really cool as long as it's not where somebody can run and hide and sit and hide the whole match. It's a PvP game. It's not hide and seek. So we'll see if they can do stuff like that. There is tons of content waiting to be added. As mentioned in question 8, there's a lot that's being prepared, but we got to take it step by step. So we'll see. They're working on things to add, and we'll go from there. So right now there's a solo and a next question. Right now there's a solo and 2-player team mode. Do you plan to support 3, 4, or even larger team modes? There was a 3-player team mode, and they're considering it again. So we may get 3-player team modes. And on top of this, we will look at making other team matches. This right here, other modes for team matches. Just think of Battlegrounds and MMOs. Battlegrounds and MMO RPGs. This is what they're talking about. I think other team matches, you know, what's capture the flag, deathmatch, to where you carry the ball and you try to kill the guy with the ball, you know, and you get buffs from the ball. You know, different games have that. I think, you know, Star Wars: The Old Republic. You got ESO that's got it. You got Warhammer had it. So you got, you know, so there's modes. So this is basically like Battlegrounds, I think, which would be kind of cool. So we'll see. Do you plan on adding large scale maps for the future or increase the maximum player count? The limit was 50 players for the first beta, but too many skirmishes occurred between players from the very start. So this is people basically complaining about dying too early. People would get in, they probably had 4 matches in a row where they died within like 2 minutes of the game. You don't want it too crazy the first minute or two. I agree with that. But it's a PvP game, man. And you know, you got a chance to die 30 seconds in the game. That is what it is. So, but you don't want it so crammed either where it's again, you're attacking another player and some guy comes in and does a big AoE and never was in a true PvP fight and kills both of y'all at the same time. You don't want it too where people are too crammed up either. So you got to find that right sweet spot. They asked about a large map. They are thinking about adding a large map soon. But we're going to do plenty of testing to ensure it's enjoyable. This is basically saying, do they have the population for a large scale map? That's what I get from it. You don't want people sitting there waiting for 30 minutes for a match to start. If it's a 100 player map and you log in and you're the third person join that map and it takes 30 minutes or 45 minutes for 100 people to join, no, it won't happen. So if they got a big enough population, then they'll probably add a large scale map, which I think could be really fun, man. I'd love to see a big map with 100 people. Many players worry about cheats and hacks. This is just the normal thing. We're working hard to make sure there's not cheats and hacks in the game. Every company's going to say the same thing. So, we'll see. I mean, cheats and hacks kill a game. So let's see how well they take care of it, man. Hopefully they ban anybody that does it. It says there are not a lot of heroes. They already discussed this. If they plan on adding more heroes, yes, they're going to add more heroes. So we'll just have to wait and see how fast they get them. And this says additional modes. They already mentioned that. They says, oh, that's a secret, but they already mentioned there will be different modes besides the VR mode eventually, or they have planned on it. So I'm thinking like Battlegrounds for that. So yeah, that's basically it. The Q&A right before the launch, which is May 21st. Just want to go over that. Guys, please comment below. Tell me where I'm right, wrong. Have no problem disagreeing. Tell me if you're excited for this game. Or if it don't interest you. But yeah, man, you know, stop by my Twitch again, man, Vraycon. I'll put that link again in the below description. Like, subscribe. I appreciate it, man. It helps. But I hope to see you guys around and just come chat it up. And I'll be streaming this game, definitely. I'll definitely be streaming this game. And as long as the balance and the gameplay is fun, I'll continue to stream it, man. So let's wait and see and go from there, guys. Until next time, I am out. And y'all be safe out there, guys. Peace.